Hey there. In this video, I wanted to talk about some of your microphone and audio options for recording or streaming lectures, or even just for video conferencing if you want to pay a little attention there. I do think this is one that makes a difference. I think audio quality matters. It's just a better experience to listen to a video with better quality audio, a little easier to do for a long time. I find bad audio fatiguing. So let's try some of the options. I think the first thing that a lot of us have is just the microphone built into a laptop or a webcam. I have a little webcam here. Let's listen to that. Okay, this is the microphone on just a little cheap webcam I have, and it'll probably sound a lot like a laptop microphone. And it certainly doesn't sound great. It may be okay. It's probably listenable. The one thing that is noticeable is the amount of background noise it picks up. I think if you're listening to that on headphones, there's just noise of my computer fans and the fan outside this room. Some of that can be dealt with by setup. So if we have a look at OBS, which is how I'm recording this, I want to point out these filters that can be added in OBS. Maybe the first thing is just noise suppression. So just apply some noise reduction algorithm and get rid of some of that. And again, if you're listening to this, especially on headphones, I think you'll be able to hear this difference. I think that probably got a lot quieter quite quickly. And if I even watch the audio level here in OBS, yeah, it used to be quite a lot higher with me not saying anything. Another thing I'm going to do here is add a compressor. So the idea here is if you're speaking a little more quietly, amplify that. If you're speaking a little louder, kind of leave it alone to even out your audio levels. One thing that can be done here is output gain, which is just the overall level. I think the level I'm looking at in this microphone is okay, sort of usually in the yellow, sometimes touching the red in my normal speaking voice. That's probably what I'm looking for. But if I want things a little softer, a little louder, within reason to not blow out your eardrums, but I can do that there. Again, have a look depending on your microphone and how things are set up, and of course how close you are to it. The other thing I'm going to add here is a noise gate. The idea here is like if you have some background noise, traffic noise, kids playing in the next room kind of thing, you probably will talk over that. Your microphone won't pick up too much, but if you're not talking, that will be audible. And a noise gate just sort of cuts things off. If things are really quiet, truncate that down to 0. And you can play with those levels, but I've been leaving these things at the defaults because frankly, I don't know any better. So I'm going to apply those off screen to the other microphones I'm going to have in this demo. So the next thing I have is a little clip-on Lav Mic. I'm going to put it on. All right, so this is a little lavalier microphone. This one is easy, at least. It's just USB on one end and the clip-on microphone in the other. And of course, a lot of us are used to the clip-on microphones from lecture halls. Maybe this is going to work well for some people. One thing that is actually going to be nice about this, if you have background noise, again, the kids, the traffic noise kind of problems, this microphone is just physically close to my mouth. It's going to pick me up well, and it's not going to pick that other stuff up. You know, if I'm typing on the keyboard, it's far enough away that I don't think that should be much of an issue. This microphone is actually sensitive enough. As I was trying to listen to it earlier and make sure the background noise wasn't there, I realized I could actually hear my own heartbeat if the gain was up, so I had to turn that down a bit. So, you know, it's not perfect. It's not going to sound as good as a larger microphone. It is, you know, quite a small pickup, but I think this is a good option. And this has a windscreen, like a little foam windscreen that I took off just because I found that when I moved around, it wanted to rub against my clothes. I think this is going to sound okay as it is, but it's maybe something you should be conscious of with it. But overall, for the cost, pretty good. The next thing I have is a microphone that's meant to be mounted on a camera, but I'm going to point it at myself, and let's have a listen. Okay, so this is the Rode Video Mini. It's meant to mount on a camera while you're walking around and filming to get the audio a little bit better than the camera microphone. But as it is here, I just have it on a little tripod in front of me, more or less pointing at my face. This one is an analog device, so you still need to digitize the audio somehow. If you have, like, I think especially a laptop, you know, you have a microphone jack right there, it's easy. On my desktop, it is a bit of a challenge to get things around. I have this separate USB audio device. But if you have something like this and something to plug it into, I think it sounds not too bad. And it's maybe not a half bad option. This one, because it's sitting kind of in front of me, kind of near my keyboard, I think it will pick up keyboard noise a little bit more than maybe the Lav Mic did. But not too bad. But again, it's a relatively small microphone. I think this is one where size matters, and a proper like desktop condenser microphone is going to sound better. Let's listen to one of those. Okay, and last one, this is a Blue Yeti USB microphone. It's a desktop microphone. It plugs in as a USB device. There's no real setup to do. You just plug it in and it appears. And I think this is one where size matters. This is bigger. It's got just a bigger pickup, and it's just going to sound better. And hopefully, I think you can hear that. I think this is something that's worth it for us. Given that we're going to be doing this for a little while, I think it's worth having good audio. It's easier to listen to, better experience for the students. This microphone is a little over 150 Canadian, I think. There's a Yeti Nano that's a little less. I'll put some links down below for some microphones that I think are worth it, and I'll try to find some that are going to be in stock at the moment. They're getting snapped up. But hopefully you can find something one way or another that works for you. Let's put some good audio out there so our students can hear what we're explaining to them. And hopefully that helps. Have fun, whatever lectures you're doing. I hope they go well. Bye.